Hi everybody and welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are going through a week 1 budget check-in for the month of July 2025. I have filled in everything. I have a lot more no spend days because I can't leave my house with the sunroof glass being broken, and I still have not heard back about any of that as of this date. The glass broke the 25th of June, so almost 2.5 weeks ago. I'm getting stir crazy because I have not been able to leave my house. Yes, just slightly stir crazy. So like the last time I left my house was the 28th of June, I think. No, last time was the 30th when I went to the vet with Binks. I have not been out of the house since I got back on June 30th from the vet. So that's 10 days total that I've been at the house, and I'm stir crazy already. So here comes Jack to join and take up half the desk. So I move my water over so he doesn't dump it over. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully we can see everything. So we are going to go ahead and start off with the pink ones, which are bills. So I did do my cell phone. Sorry, my monitors just beeped at me, or clicked at me. Cell phone and internet. So cell phone, Jack, stop. He's sniffing my hand because it's right there. And then the next one I'm going to do is, I'm trying to think. We're going to go ahead and do the weekly check-in of this stuff over here. So I did do groceries, so I did not leave the house, but I did have groceries delivered, so this actually makes it a lot more expensive because of the tip and everything that I gave to have the groceries delivered. So we're going to start off with $166.80 plus I bought some liquid IV from Amazon. So total this month so far is $189.95, which gives me $210.05 remaining. So we're going to start out next week with $210.05. Household, we have spent nothing, so we still have $100 remaining. Okay, miscellaneous, we do not have any grays for miscellaneous, so we are good there so far. Then I did get our monthly order for cat food, so Chewy at $327.98. That gives us $72.02 remaining for the rest of the month. So 0 and $74.02. I'm sorry, my handwriting is really bad. It's the end of the day and like 5 o'clock. It's the end of the day. I've lost muscle strength in my hand. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just start from over here. We're gonna come back to the dark green ones and the brown ones here in a moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the yellow, this tealy blue down here, and then the red. So Domino's, not being able to leave the house, bought 2 pizzas and some other things from there. So I've already overspent on dining, $62.53. By $12.53 is how much I've overspent already on dining. But oh well, it is what it is. Personal, I did buy some stuff from Amazon. one was a shampoo and the other microfiber cloths for glasses, reading glasses. Okay, stop licking me, please. So we're gonna put this one also in pencil as $31.98. Okay. And then extra to debt. This was stuff that I purchased last month, but I put it on a credit card. So extra 1,357.76. Okay, extra to debt. That was transferred from sinking funds over, and it came through, so I put it towards the credit card payment for this month. So good to see that go. And then the next things, we're going to do income. So I got my regular paycheck, so 2,826.54, and that is 426.54 over. And for now, I'm not going to do anything in the additional or sinking funds listed over here, because I'm going to tally it over here, and at the end of the month when I have everything, I can put it over here. So I cashed in some reward points on my business credit card and on my personal credit card to help kind of cover, I actually credited it back to the credit card, so we'll see that as a payment on the credit cards as well. Excuse me. So miscellaneous, I'm gonna do business CC reward, and that was $632, and then CC2 reward $62.19. Yeah, that's what we got credited back to the statements, so every little bit helps. Now all we have left to do are the browns, which are things that are coming out of sinking funds. So let's go ahead and go to the transaction log for the sinking funds, and I'm going to angle this so I can write a little bit better. But first things first, on the first we have, and I'm on this page so I can see it, we have vet and Binks ear, and we're going to do vet and 132.53. Binks had a little blister type thing pop up on his left ear, and I was a little worried about it because it then started to fold the tip of the ear and crinkle it a little bit. And so took him to the vet, and she gave him a steroid injection, and that was on the 30th of June. And as of today, the 10th, actually it started yesterday, it seems like it's starting to go down, but his ear is still bent and crinkled. So he's just gonna, I think the vet said he may have that forever. So add to his little quirky characteristics, he's my little bat-like black cat. When you look at him, even the vet tech said he looks like a little bat. Like, yes he does, especially when he's trying to climb up your leg. But Binks, my little heifer, is now 16.5 pounds. He was 16.1 in January when he went in for his annual. So also on the first, I have multiple house refreshes. So let's see, we had IKEA refined feline and tree removal. So that's from house. and that totaled $1,069.72. Okay. Then the next thing, we have another house refresh on the 7th, and that was from Amazon. Shoe things and curtain rings. So still working on the office and back entry, so that is what that is for, and $74.62. And if you just saw everything shake, Jack jumped up onto the cat tree over by the window. Then the last sinking fund that I have is that trash came out. $109.17. So quickly, I'm going to come over here and mark them as red. Not red. Oh, I've been thinking about work too much. Okay, going back to the sinking funds. So I already described Binks's ear, what's going on with that. Then the other house thing, IKEA, that's where I bought 2 more Calyx units for the office closet. Refined Feline, I bought feet for the cat box enclosures in the back entry. And then $800 of this was for removing 2 of my mimosa trees. One of them was dead. The other one had a really bad fungus and only part of it was still living. So cut it down, both of those down. Then in one of the pine trees in the back of my house, backyard, it had branches that were broken during Hurricane Beryl last year and never actually got finished getting cut down. So they climbed up the tree and cut that, and also trimmed the tree that is also right next to that pine tree, and trimmed that tree along with one of the ones that was over my bedroom. So I feel good about having stuff done on that. And then the other Amazon thing, it's curtain rods for the office curtain rod for the curtains, and I have yet to put them up, but we're gonna get there. And then in the shoe cabinet, I'll insert a picture, but it's the stuff where you can put your shoes like one on top of the other one to kind of save space, and then you put it in the thing. So save a little bit of room on some of my shoes when doing that. And then of course the quarterly trash payment. So at the end of the month, I will calculate all of this and pull it out of my sinking funds over here, and which is also from this savings account right there. I'll pull whatever totals up down here, I'll pull that out and put it back into my account and everything. That is where we are starting at for this week 2, end of week 1, beginning of week 2. I have not heard anything else back from the car place or the glass place about repairing the glass to my sunroof. I'm at the point where it's like this entire week I've sent emails, not every single day, but you know, every other day or something like that, asking for an update, and I'm getting no response. So I have no idea if this person is on vacation or what, but I'm not getting an out of office. I'm not getting anything, and it's kind of making me mad. And that is coming from someone that is in customer service, that is a manager in customer service, and it is not good to ghost your customers. It really is not, or potential customers, and or to give them any type of insight, like out of offices or something like that. There isn't a number for me to call, so it's like, that is still a problem to be figured out, and all of that. So hopefully I can get it resolved, get the thing replaced, and then work on saving up a little bit more money, paying off some debt, and working to get a new vehicle as well, because I'm so sick and tired of this car. I want to be able to drive. But if I do not hear anything back from the person by tomorrow afternoon, I am going to look at possibly getting a rental car for next week, because I need to go into the office next week. I have a new employee that I have been training for the past 2 weeks, and I need to be in the office. So it's like, thankfully I've been able to work from home and train her from home, and she's been doing very well at training from home, but I need to be in the office. I think I'm pretty much done with buying some stuff around the house. I may save up later. I'd like to get a new couch cover for my front room and everything, but like I said, that's later this year. Later this year. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like it. If you are not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you are notified whenever I do post my next video. Thank you everybody, and have a wonderful day. Bye everybody.